Hey folks, this is Eddie and Anastasia Boles. We are members of Mosaic going on 8 years now. We have two lovely sons, Elijah, who's 11, and Adrian, who is 7.
I went to Stanford University undergrad, and then I went to Columbia Law School. I clerked for a federal district judge, one of the first Black judges in San Diego. Right now, I am a professor at UA Little Rock Bowen School of Law, and I'm very proud to say God has blessed me, and I was just voted full professor by my faculty.
Amen.
Currently, I am the only Black woman law professor at the school, and there's only about 3.7% of Black women that are law professors nationwide. So I count myself very, very lucky to be in that group.
I've had many roles along the way. Cinematographer, filmmaker, actor, manager of the Black Eyed Peas. So I'm an ever evolving creature. So who knows what next year's going to bring, but I do dedicate a lot of time and effort in everything that I do. So right now I'm a fiber solutions executive. I think my biggest milestone was becoming a father. It's been the joy of my life. It still continues to be such. And I couldn't think of a better job to have than being the father to my two boys. Being a Black man in America is just hard. It's the nature of our society. It's just the way it is right now. But what I've always done, and I'm going to make sure I tell my boys, is you don't let those things stop you. You just keep moving forward, keep being the best you can be, believe in God, and the rest will take care of itself.
I was called the N-word in 6th grade. I was fired when I was a teenager for being Black. Yeah, but I think we focus sometimes too much on the individual instances of racism because so much of it is structural. And many of it we don't know. People of color don't know they're being discriminated against. And so even if you look back at, the GI Bill, to housing, to education, there's a lot of racism that we don't see as much as the stuff that we unfortunately still do see.
Black history is American history. They're inextricably linked. They can never be separated. And as we learn more about Black history, we learn more about American history. And this month is really just a time to focus on that and maybe hear some things that you don't hear in the textbooks at school or inspire you to go find out more on your own.
To me, Maya Angelou was really she was my introduction to Black literature and Black thought and Black political thought. And of course, she's from Arkansas. I just was introduced to writers who, looked like me. Today, again, it's really cool that there are so many Black leaders for my kids to look up to, from Stacey Abrams to Michelle Obama to our Vice President, Kamala Harris. It's a really neat thing to see and things that I didn't get to see.
Harriet Tubman, W.B. Du Bois, Frederick Douglass. He's one of my favorites because I love the way that he spoke truth to power at a time when that was unheard of. That was scary. The leader I would most like to meet is Barack Obama. Once you kind of got a foundational understanding of who you are and where you come from, you can better plot your path for your future. You have an idea of who you are and what you want to be, and that is best achieved by knowing where you come from.
Keep God in the center of your life. He is your lighthouse. And there's so many times where you're not going to know what to do. And if you find God, you will find your way.
I do want to say that I love my wife tremendously.
14 years married. Got a long way to go.
We sure do. And I'm looking forward to it. Love you.